Hello, Guido here from blockbuilders.net, and today we want to talk about Base, which is basically Coinbase's own cryptocurrency network. Some of the big exchanges have their own cryptocurrency, blockchains or networks, however you want to call it. For example, Binance has BNB chain, Bybit has something which is called Mantle, MetaMask is working on something, and Coinbase decided also to invest into Base. At its core, Base is basically an Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution that is built on the Optimism stack. So there are already some Ethereum layer 2 versions out there. For example, Polygon is out there. Then we have Optimism, Arbitrum, and so on. And Coinbase basically decided to build on Optimism, their own version, and which is now called Base. And let's talk about why that's really interesting and what are the advantages and how you can benefit from that. So first of all, it's interesting because Coinbase has more than 150 million users worldwide. And when they talk about Base, they basically say, okay, with Base, and they want to connect more than 1 billion people or bring more than 1 billion people into crypto. So they have big plans with Base. And they also have a lot of money right now to invest. If you look at their balance sheet, they have more than $5 billion as free capital that they can invest in crypto projects. The advantage of Base is basically that it is as secure as Ethereum. However, it's more scalable. And if you do a transaction, it just costs a fraction of the price that you would pay on the Ethereum main chain. If you want to benefit from it, there's no real token that you could buy. So for example, at Polygon, you could buy the Matic token, and on Arbitrum, you could buy the Arbitrum token. However, with Base, you don't have a token, and Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, already said there will never be a token from Base. However, there are ways to benefit from it, and the easiest way to do that is if you look at the projects. Because Base just launched, all the projects are basically pretty new. And usually the first thing that comes to a new chain is DEX, a decentralized exchange, where you can swap coins from one coin into another. And the biggest one right now is BaseSwap. And as you can see, they have something that is called total value locked. So that's basically the amount of money that is locked into smart contracts there, which is already at 20 million, and you can see here it's growing. And there are also other projects with lower TVLs, but you can see most of them are growing. So I would regularly check DeFi Llama and check which projects are growing. And if you look at BaseSwap, for example, they have their own token, which is basically at $1.4 million market cap right now, which is pretty low if you compare that to Uniswap. Uniswap basically has a market cap of 3.5 billion. And if you check on DeFi Llama, they have a TVL, total value locked, of 3.7 billion. So it's almost 1-to-1 market cap to total value locked. If you compare that again to BaseSwap, you can see TVL is 20 million, as I said earlier, and market cap of their token is only 1.4 million. So there's a lot of potential for growth here. You can easily do a 10x. However, these projects are all fairly new and you can get rugged anytime. So even if you have the chance to do a 10x, there's also the chance that you will lose everything because a project gets rugged. So never invest too much money that you can't afford to lose. However, it sometimes makes sense to spread a few bets here on these new projects and keep an eye on them and then decide if you want to invest or not. If you find that video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.